Every day, traders are getting funded with real capital, while you're still risking your own money. Stop burning your savings. Today, I'll show you exactly how to get a funded trading account and trade with someone else's cash. First off, let's be clear about what we're talking about. A funded account isn't a loan or a gift, it's a performance-based agreement. You prove you can trade profitably and manage risk under a trading firm's rules, and in return, they give you their capital to trade a funded account. But how do you get a funded trading account? The process always starts with choosing the right firm. Don't just jump at the first flashy name. Look at what markets they focus on, what rules they enforce, and how other traders describe their experience. Some firms lean heavily into forex, some into equities, but there are other firms like Take Profit Trader that have built their reputations around futures. What made Take Profit Trader stand out to me when I researched it was the transparency around their rules and the absence of recurring hidden fees that many competitors add in. It feels more like a partnership than a trap, and that's important. Once you've decided on a firm, you'll pick the account size you want to aim for and pay an evaluation fee. Think of that fee like an entry ticket into a skills test. At Take Profit Trader, you can choose anything from a $25,000 account to a $150,000 account, depending on what feels realistic for your style. Pay the fee, and you're handed a simulated account to prove your chops. This isn't paper trading for fun, it's monitored carefully, and every risk management rule is enforced. Then comes the evaluation itself. The goal here is to show you that you can make the steady gains while still respecting their strict guardrails. With Take Profit Trader, for example, that means hitting a 6% profit target while keeping losses within certain limits. For example, if you are on a $50,000 account, you need $3,000 in profit while staying above a $2,000 end of day trailing drawdown. You'll also need a minimum of 5 active trading days, so that prevents someone from passing with just one lucky trade. And the consistency rule is enforced. Your best day's profit can't be more than half of your total profit. That pushes you to demonstrate discipline across multiple trades, not just hit it lucky on a single one. Some firms tack on a verification stage after this, but Take Profit Trader keeps it simple with a single step evaluation. Let's speed things up for traders who are more disciplined and ready to trade. If you pass, you move on to the exciting part, which is trading live capital. At this point, the firm is funding you with real money, and you'll keep the lion's share of the profits too. For Take Profit Trader, you get 80% of the profits at first for a funded Pro account, and up to 90% once you graduate to their Pro Plus account, and then they keep the rest. So from my perspective, that kind of thing is a fair trade. They take on the risk, you provide the skill. The big change with moving to Take Profit Trader funded Pro account is that the drawdown becomes intraday trailing instead of end of day too. So it follows your highest balance, but stops once it gets back to your original account size. At this stage, you request payouts from day one and only need to trade at least one day a week to stay active. And after 60 days of consistent results, or if you achieve $10,000 in profit within a single trading day on a Pro account, you might be just invited into a Pro Plus account where the profit split bumps up to 90% and some of the restrictions relax even further. Now, this is all based on my research on how to get funded trading accounts and on Take Profit Trader's stated terms, but I never take any company's word for it, right? I need to know what actual users of that program are saying. And whenever I review a platform in search of how to get funded, the funded account for trading, I actually go straight to the reviews first, especially like the 1-star complaints, because those are really the fastest way to find the potential deal breakers, if there really are any. And with Take Profit Trader, for example, one that caught my eye was from a trader who complained about the live drawdown in the Pro account. He didn't like that it switched from end of day to a trailing intraday drawdown. And yeah, look, that's a completely valid point to raise. A live trailing drawdown is objectively stricter. But what I found digging deeper is that this rule only applies to their top tier, not their standard eval accounts. It's clearly stated, but it's a detail that you absolutely must read before you buy. Second, this also was a pretty rare complaint in a sea of users' feedback, because the overwhelming majority of reviews really tell a completely different story. Like, in general, Take Profit Trader about holds a 4.4 out of 5-star rating. That's exceptionally high for this industry. And I read through dozens of these reviews too. One trader said that he found the setup to be really professional, the evaluation was straightforward, and the account setup was fast. He mentioned support got busy sometimes, but overall called them excellent. Another reviewer straight up said that Take Profit Trader was legit because he received his biggest payout from them, and he even got it within hours. That's a strong sign that they're not playing games when it comes to withdrawals. So to me, that level of consistency says a lot more than one-off criticisms. So after seeing those reviews, I had to dig into their features myself. What actually makes their offering stand out against big names like TopStep or FunderPro, right? Well, it starts with the profit split. As we've discussed earlier, on some of their plans, Take Profit Trader offers up to a 90% split right from your first payout. Many competitors will start you lower at 70 or 80% and force you to scale up slowly over up to a better split over time. But this puts more money in your pocket faster. But I think a feature that is seriously underrated is their reward system. It's not just about like passing one challenge and then that's it. So as you hit certain profit milestones, you can earn things like free account resets or even upgrades to larger accounts. It creates a real path for growth that rewards consistent, long-term performance, not just a one-off lucky streak. And speaking of account resets, if you break a rule and you blow an account, you can reset it for a fee, but it's often discounted from the original challenge price. It's not a predatory full price do-over that forces you to start from absolute zero like some firms, so it comes across as more balanced. Now, how does all this stack up against competitors? Well, TopStep is a giant, but they're known for higher fees and stricter trading day requirements during their evaluation. FunderPro has its fans, but their rules can also be tighter with stricter profit targets for scaling. Take Profit Trader's combination of EOD drawdown in the eval, high profit splits, and flexible payouts make it feel much more approachable, especially for traders who value clarity and getting paid quickly. It's not necessarily better for everyone, but for a specific type of disciplined trader, it's a compelling option. Now, no platform is perfect, and I wouldn't be honest if I said that there were no downsides to it. The biggest one for me, the evaluation phase can be pretty tough. The consistency rule and the drawdown requirements force discipline, and that's where many traders stumble. But honestly, I don't see that as a flaw. It's more of a filter. It weeds out the gamblers and pushes you to be a better trader to get in. If you're serious, you'll adapt. If you're not, you probably shouldn't be trading with someone else's money anyway. So, what's the cost of entry? Take Profit Trader's pricing is generally more affordable than some big names, especially because you're not typically stuck paying recurring monthly fees just to keep your evaluation account active. You pay a one-time fee for the challenge and then a one-time activation fee when you pass. The cost is tiered based on the account size you want to qualify for, so this is all really a straightforward model. For the most current pricing and any active promotions or discounts they're running, check the link I've left in the video description below to lock in their best promo deal. I'll do my best to keep that link updated for you. So if you've been wondering how to get a funded trading account and whether it's actually worth it, the answer is clear. If you have the discipline and a solid strategy, the value of trading with large capital that isn't yours far outweighs the cost of an evaluation. Check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon.